I've got the yen for some homemade fudge. So we're going to make some homemade fudge. I'm going to take my glass pan here, and I'm going to put butter in it, just so the fudge doesn't stick. Okay. Okay, about that much. Okey-doke. Move my finger, the rest of it, so it won't stick. Yep. Here we go, that's ready. Next, I'm going to use 2 cups of sugar. Put this aside for the moment. I just cleaned my kitchen today, so I don't want to make a mess, but 2 cups of sugar. 1, 2. Got the sugar, done. A half a cup of cocoa. Half a cup of cocoa. I'm just going to pour it in, but a half a cup. Oh shoot, I don't want to get that dirty. Half a cup. Half a cup of cocoa. I don't want to get my foot that dirty. I just washed this. I just washed it. It's been an hour cleaning my kitchen. Okay, half a cup of cocoa. Maybe a little more. But you measure out a half a cup. Okay? Then I'm going to use a cup of milk, but I'm not going to use milk. I'm going to use half and half. Half a cup of half and half. Half cup, half and half. Okay? And with that, come on, baby. I'm going to use karo syrup. I'm going to use a squirt, which is like maybe a quarter of a cup, something like that. And cook it on medium heat till it gets boiling. Okay. Then we add 4 tablespoons of butter at the very end. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tablespoons of butter right there. And we're going to add vanilla. We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. If you're not using a thermometer, I'm going to cook until the drop of this mixture in a cold cup of water forms a soft ball. Feel the ball with your fingers to make sure it's right consistency. It should flatten when pressed between your fingers. That's the soft ball stage. Remove from heat, add butter and margarine and vanilla extract. Beat with a wooden spoon until the fudge loses its sheen. Do not underbeat. Keep beating that baby till your arm spatulas. So I'm going to beat it with a silicone spatula. So I'll just keep stirring this till it comes to a boil. You actually want to get it up to the temperature of 238 degrees, which is the soft ball stage. Not like our peppermint candy. That'd be way too. Keep on stirring it. And of course, once it starts boiling, it gets beyond boiling point. When it starts getting up to 200 degrees, you don't want to get that on your arm. It'll burn your skin right off. I'm going to turn that down a little bit because I don't want to do it too fast. You don't want to heat it up too fast. Probably on number 4, because I have this is a very hot stove. Okay, it's boiling already. It's boiling now. Now let's see how many more minutes till it does. Okay, it's 20 after 6. Let's see how much longer it takes to get up to the 230 or the soft ball. See how a little bit in here? See if it's squishy in between your fingers? Went to the bottom now. You know, it's just about done. I don't believe it. On the ice it's squishy, see that? Squishy. Which means it's done. Add in the vanilla. Add in the butter and the vanilla. Teaspoon of vanilla. And the butter's melting in there. Come on, butter, melt. Okay, the butter is melted in there, okay? So now that the butter's melted, I'm going to take it off right here. I'm going to set it right here. I think I'm going to put it on my counter. Back this up right here. Stick it right here. Hopefully some of the heat will go into the the granite. And you just keep beating this stuff. As it cools. See how shiny it is? You don't want it shiny. You want to keep beating it till it loses its gloss. So it starts turning pale. As it cools, it's going to get hard. All of a sudden, it's going to get hard quickly when it cools. So you got to keep doing this kind of like while it's losing its heat. Get some beat with until the fudge loses its sheen. In other words, keep beating. It's still shiny to me. Still shiny. I can see myself in there just about, so you got to keep doing it. I'm going to move it around on my granite countertop, so hopefully some of the heat will go from the pan into the granite countertop to make it a little quicker. That way I can feel, yeah, the heat's going in there. That's why Grandma never made too much fudge at Christmas time. Poor little old lady. Beat her arm to death here. And over here, get some of the heat out of the pan again. Just keep moving it on the counter to draw the heat. Come on, shine. Go away, shine. Hasn't gotten dull looking yet. Gosh, I'm exhausted. Okay, I took it on the porch because it's winter and the porch was cooler, and I stuck it on the porch, floor of the porch, and I kept stirring and stirring and stirring, and it's just about ready to go in the pan now. If I don't put it in now, it's gonna coagulate here in a pot. So I think it's lost its shine. I don't care, I'm losing my arm. Holy smokes. Put it in that pan there. Get the rest of it out of here. Spread it out. Get the rest of this in here because it's getting hard now. Oh yeah. And it's going to get really hard in the pan in a minute. If I don't get it as it cools, it gets hard, of course, because of the corn syrup. See, already it's that way in the pan. Okay. Push that down with my fingers. Well, that doesn't look too good with your fingers, but okay. Okay. There's the fudge. Okay. Now in the pan here, it's so hard already. Look. Here's the fudge. Delish.